my name is Lee and welcome to a vlog of my spring break. Today is actually Tuesday. I kind of was trying to chill over the weekend and yesterday, but I couldn't chill as much as I wanted because stuff is always going on, you know. For example, my car needs the transmission oil serviced, and I have a Mini Cooper, which apparently you need like a special machine to do that. So I had to call like 5 different places until I finally found one that could do it, because my only other option was to drive to a dealership 2 hours away. So next Monday, I have to drop off my car before my 11 a.m. class, Uber back here to go to my class, and then whenever it's ready, I have to Uber back to the repair place. I'm not stressed about that at all. But it is Tuesday, March 17th. So happy St. Patrick's Day. Literally everything I own is green. And I have so many green clothes. And I didn't wear green today. That's just how it goes usually. But I did get a green drink to celebrate, matcha. And I had a chocolate croissant, and I've taken all my meds and everything. It is almost 4 p.m. I really need to fix my sleep schedule and things because I have an 11 a.m. class every day, Monday through Thursday next quarter. And I need to prepare myself to wake up for that because my natural cycle is going to sleep at like 2 a.m. and waking up at like noon or later. So I just need to train myself a little this week to prepare because I had 2 p.m. classes every day last quarter, so I didn't have to wake up as early. Now I have 11 a.m.s every day, so I need to get on that. Also, since I kind of let myself take the day off yesterday, I need to actually sit down and go through my classes and figure out my pre-quarter assignments, which is like assignments you have to do before the quarter starts. We do quarters, not semesters. It's weird. Hi, if you're new, by the way, I go to a film school. I'm a film student, so art school things. So I need to sit down and go through my classes at the very least today and sort out all my assignments and materials that I need for my classes. And then tomorrow evening, I'm meeting with my DP for my thesis. DP means director of photography, which is the person that handles the camera. By the way, I'm directing a documentary thesis film. If by the time you see this, my film is already funded, don't worry about it, but there is a place you can go to help fund my film. It's about chronic illness in young people, specifically the time period that passes between onset of illness and diagnosis and why it takes so long and kind of exploring that. But if I still need funding, I will have the link in the description if you're interested in helping. Anyways, I have to meet with my DP for that to discuss some things and show them like a camera that I have to see if it like would work as a second camera, among other things. And then while I'm doing my assignments, I probably need to finish generating transcripts of the footage I already have. That's like a thing you do in documentary with interviews. So I'll probably like have one tab open like generating transcripts while I'm doing my other assignments, but I'm probably gonna be on my laptop for a while, so I'll update you at some point. But welcome to the video. I'm not excited, but I'll see you in a bit. Update, it is almost 6 p.m. I just realized I haven't eaten anything except that croissant, so I should probably fix that in a second. But it's the way I'm literally transcribing like on 3 different websites, 3 different interviews at the same time. Because apparently it's really hard to transcribe a bunch of interviews at once for free. Apparently that's really difficult to do. On the bright side, I have like no shit that I have to buy before classes, because they want me to have a DSLR because I'm taking a photography class as my like final elective. They want me to have a DSLR, and this is a mirrorless camera, I believe, which are different things. But she said in the email that like if you have a mirrorless one that like does what it needs to do, then that's also fine. So I'm hoping my little Lumix G95 will be okay. All you need to be able to do is control it manually, so have like manual focus and manual like shutter speed and stuff like that, and that it also needs to film in RAW, which I believe it does. I have her over here because I was looking at the bottom, like looking at the model number and stuff, but I should probably eat something. I don't really feel like it. I guess let's go see what we've got in the pantry while the shit's transcribing. I didn't even finish my matcha. I'm not feeling very festive for St. Patrick's Day today. St. Patrick's Day where I live is like a big deal for tourists. I'm not a local by any means. I have lived here for 4 years, but I'm not a local. I'm just a student. Let me pour this out. But tourists and even some locals, I think, like love St. Patrick's Day here. So there's always tons of traffic. Everyone's going crazy. But since St. Patrick's Day is on a Tuesday, it's like kind of fine today. I've seen a bunch of people walking around in all green and stuff, but like it's not near as bad as it was over the weekend. So basically my point is whenever St. Patrick's Day weekend comes around, you have to hunker down, okay? If you're antisocial like me, you have to hunker down to avoid the mounds of people that come through town. Let's see what we've got in terms of food. I might just do, let me show you what I have. I might just do something frozen, like a frozen meal. If you haven't had this brand, they have really good paneer stuff. If you're like, I'm pescatarian, if you're like vegetarian or anything, highly recommend. I might just do like a sandwich in the toaster. I don't know, I'm gonna pick one of these and just throw it in the microwave, honestly. I chose the paneer. I couldn't help myself. Okay, here's my food. Yes. I like the paneer masala tikka. What's it called? I like the masala better, but this is the other one. Oh, I just got an email that one of my things finished transcribing. Sorry, guys, I have this problem. It's probably an autism thing or a neurodivergent thing where I just like lock the fuck into things and I cannot, like, tearing myself away from it is literally impossible. So as soon as I got that email that my transcription was done, I just like zeroed in and I was like editing the speaker notes and stuff. I kind of locked in too hard and it's now 6:34, so I kind of locked in. It's almost like I black out. Like, I get like time blindness and I like can't turn away from what I'm doing. This isn't even hot anymore. It's still warm, it's just not hot anymore. But anyway, had a couple of things I wanted to talk about. Last night, I was kind of like rethinking my entire existence. Well, not rethinking it, I was just confused. I'm feeling very confused, and whenever I'm feeling very confused about something, I consult my tarot cards, as one does. And my tarot cards were basically like, I know you're confused, but you're not gonna be confused for much longer. You're gonna figure it out. So basically, I'm a film student, and my parents like heavily expect me to get a job straight out of college or an internship or something. But like, that's not really how the film industry works exactly. And mom and dad, if you're seeing this, like, please don't yell at me. I do not have the brain power for that. And I find myself questioning like how I want my future to look, because what I'm doing right now, vlogging, recording myself, I keep coming back to this format of creation. I keep coming back to content creation, to YouTube, to Twitch, to whatever form it takes, I keep coming back to it. And I know it's like a small chance that I make it in this area. And even if I do, like, my parents definitely will not see it as a real job. And unless I blow up overnight, I'm not gonna make like enough money to sustain myself right off the bat. And I also hate to be another YouTuber that went to film school and then became a YouTuber. It's not like I don't love filmmaking, it's just that I'm kind of getting burnt out of it, and I feel like I need to step away at least for a little bit so I can love it again. And also, I have health problems and I want to do documentary work. That doesn't really mix well from what I understand. Like, I want to explore and find all these good stories and like talk to these people and film these people or animals or whatever, but I can't really do all that if I'm like dying on the side of the road. Okay, that's a little dramatic, but you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? I'm chronically ill, so my health and the way I react to different environments is very unpredictable. And I don't know, like, I'm just kind of questioning everything. I'm getting the sense that I need to stop spreading myself thin and start putting my eggs in one basket, aka putting my eggs in the basket that matters the most to me. And the way I'm thinking about it is like, I don't think I'd give up YouTube or content creation just to do filmmaking work. I don't think I'd give it up for that. Part of me is like, even though it's really scary, I honestly would rather give up filmmaking, even if temporarily or whatever, to pursue content, which is so weird and so backwards to what everyone wants me to do and what I thought I wanted to do. But I just need to sit and deliberate on this a little more, because my therapist and I have talked about this. I have issues where people like to decide things for me, and I have a hard time knowing what I personally want to do and feeling empowered to make that decision, you know? Which brings me into my next thing that I was gonna talk about. This video is probably coming out way after my comeback video, if you will, is gonna be me coming out as trans, right? So this video is gonna come out after that. Okay, so that video is set to post this coming Sunday because I'm coming out to my parents in 2 days, which is scary. I'm coming out to them on Thursday and it's Tuesday. I can't say I'm not scared, but also I know myself and I am getting better at prioritizing myself, because I was originally gonna wait until I graduated to tell them, but I was like, fucking hell, I'm not waiting that long. Not just because I felt like I couldn't create content as myself. Like, I would feel like a liar if I was just acting like I was still a lesbian, as opposed to what was true, because my mom watches my videos and sometimes she comes to my streams and all that stuff. So if I wanted to come out to her myself, I would have to do it privately before I could post anything about it. Even when I originally made my coming out video, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna release this till August or whenever. I graduate. As I was editing it, I was like, fuck no, I'm not waiting that long. So my parents are coming to visit for spring break. It's my spring break right now. I think I've said that a couple times. My parents are coming to visit Thursday through Sunday because they have a wedding to go to on Saturday. And I talked it through with my therapist. I can't keep my mouth shut. The longer I wait to tell them, the more stressed I'm gonna be the entire time they're visiting. I wanna just get it out of the way the first day they're here and be like, hey, I'm trans. Think what you want, whatever. Like my sibling has told me many times, anytime I think I'm being slick about something, it's a glass closet. Every time I've ever come out to someone, they've been like, yeah, I figured. Everyone knows everything before I do. I am the last to know. And my parents, even though their favorite stage is denial, they probably have some sense of what's going on. Even if they don't want to believe it, they probably know. And that's the thing, is like, me telling them makes it real, and they probably won't like that. I've been yapping for a while, I'm sorry. But I just think these things are important to talk about. Also, this is a little spicy. I swear I'm not crying if I look like I am. My eyes are probably just watering. My nose is also running a little bit. It may be spicier than I think it is. But yeah, I mean, like, I can't lie and say I'm not scared. But it's not even that I'm scared, it's more that I'm like trying to brace myself just in case, because what makes me uncomfortable is the unplanned nature of it all. I can't really plan for their reaction because I don't know what they're gonna say. They're probably gonna say some fucked shit, but I don't know what they're gonna say. I don't know what they're gonna pull out of their ass. They may say, oh my god, we love you the same and nothing has changed. And that would be awesome. I doubt it, but that would be awesome. And listen, I'm not trying to blast my parents here. Like, we used to hate each other. Well, I used to hate them when I was younger because their parenting style was not the best. And they have come a long way from that. Like, my dad used to not believe in therapy when I was little. And he still let me go because my mom convinced him, and now he thinks he can see the improvement in me, and he's like, wow, it must do something. Would he ever go to therapy himself? God, no. But does he think it works now? Probably. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. I love my parents. I know they try their best. They do piss me off sometimes, but if you talk to them and you communicate with them and you give them time and space, they usually eventually come around. I have to pick my battles, okay? You see it right there? Is this your cameo? What do you want? What do you want? Did you want attention? You weren't even begging for food? But anyway, all this to say, I'm probably overthinking, but I've just got a lot on my mind, and I'm trying really hard to take care of myself and give myself space while also getting the things that I need to do done. It's really difficult to juggle, but I think I'm doing okay. My tarot cards, they were telling me it's okay that you're confused, but they were also telling me, bitch, you're gonna burn yourself out. You need to calm down. And I was like, okay. Because I feel like I do a lot of resting. Like, I feel like I do a lot of resting because I have chronic illness, I have mental health shit going on, I'm neurodivergent, I have all the things. I try really hard to rest. And it feels like maybe my rest isn't like productive rest or like restorative rest, because like half the time I'm just thinking about everything I have to do, or I'm like actively avoiding things I need to do. So I'm like still stressed the whole time. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but I feel like I try to allocate so much time to rest. It's either still not enough, or it just makes me sad because I'm like, I have to do all this extra self-care and rest and all this stuff. And it feels like all my peers are ahead of me because I have to step back and rest so much. But whatever, comparison is the thief of joy, so try not to compare yourself. Easier said than done. I know I just did it, but you're not allowed to. I know I shouldn't do it either, but we all do it a little bit, don't we? Anyway, I'm gonna vlog this week through the coming out, and I'm gonna see, we're gonna see what happens together. Making self-care kind of the goal of this vlog. I started off with a nice shower and reading my cards, and tomorrow's a new moon, so feeling spiritually connected. I think that's kind of all I have to say. I need to stop myself because I've been yapping for almost 22 minutes. I need to stop doing that. That's so... Stop! Luna's right next to me. Luna! baby. I'm probably gonna have something sweet, and then I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Probably keep transcribing shit. I ran out of other stuff to do, so I'm probably gonna transcribe shit while I just kind of try to rest and chill after working on pre-quarter assignments for like, I don't even want to know how long. When did I say? It was like 3 or 4, and then it was like 5 or 6. So like 2 or 3 hours I probably worked on my laptop and didn't eat anything until now. It's almost 7. Ah, shut up, Lee. Peace, I'll update you later. Oh my god, also I just realized my parents got me a new phone. They said it's the last phone I'm getting from them, so I guess I gotta make it count. But I just realized that, and I think we're turning in the phone I'm filming on right now, like for credits or whatever. I don't even know. Or like for them to recycle it? I have no clue. How am I gonna transfer all my shit for this vlog? I guess I'll have to figure that out. But the good thing is my parents got me like way more storage for my new phone, both for film student purposes and for vlogging purposes. But oh my god, shut up. Sorry, that's me to myself. Bye guys. It's 8:46 p.m. and I still have 3 more interviews left to transcribe out of 6. Oh, transcribing is so annoying. Like, I was seriously contemplating, I was like, should I invest in like a paid transcription service? Like, I'm tired. Hey baby. I'm literally so tired, and I've just been sitting here in front of my laptop trying to get these damn things transcribed so I can have some sort of like thing to give my editors so that I can have something to show in my class. And I'm like, I low-key need a break. I could do something while this one transcribes. Well, because the other thing is the transcription service I'm using doesn't like give like who's saying what. So I have to like go back in and like put the name of who's saying the thing. And I'm just like kind of eyeballing it and doing it based off what I remember and what makes sense. So that's why it's taking so long probably. But at least I'm halfway done. I kind of want to like stretch or do like an exercise or something because I've been sitting here, like my bones hurt. I've been sitting here for so long. So maybe I'll do that. Well, actually it's almost 9 o'clock and she just got so excited that I finally stood up. Look at her. So I guess maybe we'll go a little early. What do you think? Do you want to go out? Do you want to go out early? 10 minutes early? Mwah. Does that sound good? Oh yeah. Okay, that's what we're doing. I forgot to film a single second of our walk, but here's your treat. Yay, my transcription finished. That means I only have 2 left. Well, I have to edit this one first. Put who said what. And then I have... Don't think about that! Okay, I'm starting another transcription. I'll edit them in a second. I do want to stretch, and then I'm a little hungry, so probably get a snack. I got inspired near the end and did like a tiny minuscule workout. I really wish I had an apple or something. Like I could really go for an apple, but I don't have any fruit. What could I eat, guys? I do have baby carrots. Baby carrots and French onion dip, maybe? Yeah, I could do carrots. That'll satisfy the urge enough. Oh, it's been ages since I've eaten this combo. And my transcription's done. I low-key might just eat my carrots and like watch something for a little bit, and then I'll resume the transcriptions. It is 11 p.m. and I am transcribing the final 2 files. They're both from the same interview, but the video got split up in 2, so I have to transcribe 2 separate files and then edit those. And then once I'm done with those, I've done all the transcriptions. Guys, I feel like I'm going insane. Oh my god. I should take my meds. BRB. Need that. Okay, now we stay sane. Guys, I've been getting the urge to light this candle that I have. I know it has like crystals in the bottom or something, I think. And I was like, why am I getting the urge to light this? Like, I hate lighting new candles when I have like 2 other candles I'm trying to get through, like to burn. And I just finally looked at the candle. It's green adventuring good luck. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm gonna light this now. This is why you should just trust your instincts. Look, it's so pretty. Ah! Oh my god. Sorry, guys. Aww. Beautiful. May this candle bring me luck for the new quarter. Yay. Oh my god, I need to figure out what time I'm meeting with my DP tomorrow because I almost forgot about that. Okay, the first file is done. I just need to copy paste it and edit it while the other one transcribes. The way I literally just sent a text to my besties group chat being like, hey, does anyone want to call me right now? Like, I've been making transcriptions all day and I'm actually kind of losing it a little bit. I don't know if anyone will reply, but I could use some human conversation after looking at text on a screen all day. Yay! Oh my god, I finally finished and one of my friends said they could talk to you later. Hey guys, it is 4:03 p.m. I'm meeting my DP in a little under an hour. I've been up for a while. I've already walked Luna and eaten. I'm currently going in and updating something that I filled out for school. This angle is not very forgiving. Oh my god, I just forgot I was recording. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, update. My DP is actually coming 30 minutes early, so I need to get moving a little bit, but I'm almost done filling this out. I was paused. That's why I paused, so I could fill this out. Making sure this all looks good. I think it does. Okay. I gotta get moving. So, I need to get my, all my shit that I have to bring ready because I'm bringing my little camera that I showed y'all yesterday that I was looking at for my photography class. I need to bring that and be like, is this tiny little camera okay as like a second camera for an interview? Or we need to figure out if we need to check out a second camera. So I've got to figure out, so I've got to bring the camera and show them that. I've also got to bring my laptop so we can look through anything we need to look through. But my laptop does love to kick the bucket after about an hour, so I have to like constantly keep it plugged in. And I am like very distractible today. My head also kind of hurts, but that's okay. We'll just have to deal with that. So let me figure out what bag I want to bring because I have a little tote bag that I usually just shove stuff in when I have to bring a bunch of stuff somewhere. And then I have a backpack that I usually bring to class. And then I have my camera bag, but do I want to bring my whole camera bag or should I just bring my camera? Do I need my wallet? Okay, let me think about this. Little baby is seeing me packing my bags and she's not too happy with me. I gotta go meet someone. You can't come. I decided to go to the tote bag route. I just put the entire camera bag and my heavy ass laptop in here, so it's very heavy and very full, but that's okay. Almost forgot my drink. And now we put the baby away. Aww. Be good. I'll be back. Shit, they just texted me that they're here. I gotta go. Okay, it's 5:07 and I just finished. Meeting went well, I think. I'm back with the baby. Come here. Hey, baby. I think I'm just gonna chill for a little bit, so I've got some ice cream, Haagen-Dazs chocolate chip, if you're wondering, and I'm gonna watch some YouTube and chill. I'll update later. Just got back from walking Luna for the night, and I want to confess something. Before I walked Luna, I spent about an hour, maybe 2, scrolling through r/FTM, looking at different people's coming out stories. So maybe I'm a little more nervous about coming out essentially tomorrow than I thought. I'm also like rethinking literally everything because I'm panicking, because I'm like, should I tell them when they first get here or should I wait till like the end? But I already talked about it with my therapist, and the plan is to tell them the first day they're here. Or I'm thinking if they come in and they're like really exhausted tomorrow, I might not, because like they might not even like come see me yet. They might just go to their hotel and stuff, because it's gonna be like, I don't know, we may get dinner, I don't know. So it kind of depends on how things go on that front, because I want to tell them in private, I've decided, because I don't really like being in public. Stresses me out, especially when I'm talking about something so sensitive. So if we don't end up being in my apartment the first night, then I'll probably tell them day 2. Technically day 2, so it'll be Friday. I also have therapy on Friday. I don't know. It's kind of like, a lot of it kind of depends on how things go, so. But it's not really like, it's not like I'm anxious or scared, because I don't really care what they think. It's just like, I'm nervous about how it's going to affect me. I don't really want a whole mess right now. Like, I'm busy. I'm a busy person these days, and I just want them to know, and I want them to be chill and move on, but I doubt that's what's gonna happen, but it's okay. It's just, I feel like I'm opening a can of worms, which I kind of am, probably. But again, it depends on a lot of things, so just wish me luck, okay? Also, my hair looks like wonderful today. I don't know why. Oh. Did I just ruin it? Anyway, I also like spent a while looking at men's glasses frames and looking at like what kind of glasses frames I should get for my face shape. And pretty much everything said like rectangular, square, because I have a round face shape. These are fine, like I don't mind these. They're fairly gender neutral, but I don't know. I'm wanting some changes, you know? And I also want to get an eyebrow piercing. Have I told y'all that yet? I want to get an eyebrow piercing right here. And I want more tattoos, of course. I have 3 tattoos, but I want more. Me and Bestie Tiana were literally just on the phone talking about getting like piercings together and tattoos together over the summer. So I'm trying to figure out if I have the energy and wherewithal to like put away some clothes. Because let me show you the situation right now. We've got a pile of pants right there. We've got clothes in the hamper. And then we've got the pile. It literally almost fell over last night. Like, it was kind of insane. And then don't worry, there's more. We also have some towels, and mostly towels that need to be done. And then the problem is that there are also clothes in the dryer right now. So I don't want to put anything in the wash because the dryer's not open. So, but I need to wash my towels. So like I need to put away some clothes from the pile and the hamper so that I can put these in the hamper, and then I can put this in there. And yeah, so it's kind of been a chain reaction going on of procrastination, and I want to get this sorted before my parents come tomorrow, because this is just not, and it's not helping anything. I'm trying to figure out if I should do this like right now, or if I should like wake up tomorrow and do it. But I'm kind of like, I kind of want tomorrow like to be able to like relax before my parents come, because I'm obviously very stressed about talking to them. So I need to like, I think I should sort this now, distract myself a little bit, put on some good music, at least sort this out, and then I can maybe wash my towels tomorrow and stuff. This is kind of a monster. It usually doesn't get this bad, but I've been more busy than I usually am recently, so it's kind of a mess. I also really need to change my sheets, but I can't change my sheets until that's off my bed. Let's at least do that. Maybe I can change my sheets tomorrow, because doing all that and changing my sheets is not happening. So I'm gonna do this, or at least this. That is like a hope and a dream. But I'm at least getting this off my bed. Hashtag taking my meds before I start. All sane and ready to go. You know it's dire when I've got the overhead light on. I keep forgetting and then remembering that I have to do my Dupixent shot as well tonight, but I'm not doing it right now. I'm gonna do it after I'm done with all this, so. these are the clothes that were in the dryer, which is not that many, but that means I can wash my towels. I just did a little like slight tidying up, but I also need to put away the dishes, so I'm gonna do that and maybe wipe down the counter. I was gonna do some New Moon Tarot. I have all my stuff set up over there, but I actually wanna go ahead and empty the dishwasher and put in the new dishes so that the sink is nice and clean, and then maybe wipe down the kitchen counter, and then I can relax. OMG, that hashtag relatable moment when you get grenadine on your fucking cabinet and don't notice until weeks later. Oh my god. Let me get that. Okay, now all I need to do tomorrow is make sure I clean my toilet just so that it's not like gross, and then I always clean my toilet before people come over because it's like, why is it always dirty? Well, probably because people shit and piss in there, but whatever. And then I just want to put some oils in my diffuser before they get here so that it smells nice, and we should be all good. So I'm saving those two things for tomorrow. I'm just going to do a little New Moon Tarot. I have this green good luck candle that I lit yesterday for St. Patrick's Day. I'm gonna continue burning this one. Hello? There we go. Oh. And then I've set next to it a little rose, I believe this is rose quartz. I have my numerology deck, the Cerulean Sequence. Oh, that's upside down. Beautiful, beautiful. And I have the guidebook for that because I'm not memorized. And then I have my pictureless tarot cards that just tell me what they mean. Yay. And I'm gonna do a little new moon reading. I've been doing some tarot recently because I've been feeling a little lost and confused, but I'm trying to get better about, like, you know, doing something on the new moon, on the full moon, like that kind of stuff, on the first of the month, whatever. I'm trying to get better at having like my own little rituals and traditions and things, so I don't know. And it's just like, after doing all that work, it just feels nice to sit down and kind of have a little communication with the spirits. Maybe I'll share what it says. It depends on how personal it is. Although I'm really bad at boundaries, personal boundaries, so I may tell you anyway. guys, we're ready for the day, about to walk this thing, but I wanted to do a quick fit check because I think I'm looking sharp today, okay? You may need to be a little lower actually, so you can see like my pants. But these are like new black jeans that I got. I have this belt that barely fits, embarrassing, and then I have this green top, and I have just a simple necklace, simple earring. Here you go. So you can see the full effect. Hi, Luna. I'm not really sure. I've discovered I don't really know how to pose non-femininely, which like there's nothing wrong with a little girly pop, like there's nothing wrong with that, but I just like I don't know how to pose like other than putting my hands in my pockets. Like I don't know how to pose to like give myself more euphoria, you know what I mean? We'll figure that out as we go. It is 12:43 p.m. and my parents said they'll get here in 6 hours, so about 5 p.m. is when I'm expecting them. So I have some time to kill. Okay, I've got my emotional support chai pills and my chocolate croissant, as well as my Gatorade to take my pills with. Now, what essential oils should I put in my diffuser? Okay, I'm thinking like a chamomile rose, maybe a little cinnamon situation. All right, beautiful. All right, I'm gonna chillax for a bit, drink my chai, eat my croissant, take my meds and things, and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. My parents are gonna be here in about 45 minutes, and I am washing the baby. I know. We gotta dry you off, don't we? We gotta dry you off. Oh, you're excited to dry off. Brush around your neck before I put it on. Just with the side you like, don't worry. Okay, now we put it on. Hey! Are you so pretty? I wish I had some conditioner for you. I need to buy some. We're all done! Yay! Good girl, you want your treat? Oh gosh, it's right there. It's right there. It's on the ground. It's on the ground. Oh Lord. Okay guys, my parents are literally about to walk to my apartment. They're in a hotel that's like really close by. I'm really nervous, even though we've decided we're gonna eat out. So I don't want to tell them till after dinner because like I said, I don't really want to be in public like discussing this. So I'd rather not tell them and then go to dinner because that just feels weird and clunky. So we're gonna have dinner, probably come back to my apartment. I'm either gonna tell them then, or if they're just like going straight back to the hotel, I might be like, I'll tell you tomorrow. So I'll keep you posted. I am kind of tingly with anxiety, so it's just a thing that happens to me. It's called anticipatory anxiety, where waiting for something to happen makes me anxious the longer I wait. And I've been waiting for this for like a few weeks, so of course I'm anxious, and I only get anxious like within the hour of it happening. So that's why I'm anxious now. But I can't really control it. It's like a physiological thing. So even if I'm chill mentally about it, my body gets anxious, so it is what it is. Also, my nails, like, I need to cut my nails. Anyway, I'll update you. Hey guys, my parents were really tired, so I didn't tell them. They went back to their hotel. I'm gonna have to find the time to tell them tomorrow, but this is weird, but I just switched to the new phone that my dad brought me. Thanks, Dad! So you're on my new phone now. Yay! I'm just chilling watching YouTube. It's about 9 p.m. I'm probably gonna get ready for bed soon because I'm trying to, like I said, start getting ready to wake up for my 11 a.m. classes. So in preparation, my parents are coming to my apartment at 10:45 a.m. tomorrow, and they said I need to be ready. So, yippee! I'll talk to y'all later. Good morning! My parents are about to be here, but I'm about to walk Luna before they come. It's a new day! I definitely didn't have a stress dream about coming out to my parents where they were evil and abusive. Everything's fine. I'm not freaking out. Okay. I have therapy at noon today, and I kind of want to tell them before therapy, so I'm kind of like stressing myself out a little bit. We'll talk later. Hey guys, it's been a couple days. Sorry if you can tell that I've been crying. I just recorded myself yapping for 30 minutes, airing out all my everything, all my business. And then I decided I should re-record this after getting that out of my system. So I told them, obviously, well, they didn't disown me, I'll say that much. So for that I am grateful. They said they still love me, but there was a but. However, I'm not going to go into detail because while I have gripes with them, I don't know, they're still my parents. I have a hard time criticizing them in front of others because for some weird reason, I still want to protect their reputation. I don't know why I do that, because nobody's perfect and people say shit that needs to be called out, but I digress. I'm gonna start crying again. They said some shit, but it wasn't anything I didn't expect. Obviously, I just sobbed about it, and I'm probably gonna cry more about it tomorrow when I talk to my therapist. So yes, it hurt me, but I'm not surprised. I've grown up with these people as my parents for 21 years. I'm 21. And all I've got to say is disappointed but not surprised in the slightest. So yes, I am hurt, but I will be okay. And I didn't get disowned. I know a lot of people aren't as lucky as me in that facet of it, but I am not being supported whatsoever. I don't really know why I filmed this video, knowing that it would probably end up with me like this at the end. But if you're dealing with unaccepting family members, just know that you're not alone. And, well, I would say it gets better, but I don't know yet. I really hope that they can come around on the way they handle the subject, at least. If they treat me like it's some weird mental illness every time we talk about it, I know myself, I have a limit with that. What I don't know is how long it will take for me to reach that limit. A little piece of advice to anyone that has someone come out to them: 2 things. 1, this is not about you. It's not about you. This is this other person choosing to share something really vulnerable and honestly really scary to say out loud with you. You should be grateful, you should be happy, and you should be very, very thoughtful in the way you respond. Don't make it a huge deal, but don't act like it's nothing. And 2, don't turn it into a lecture or a debate. Again, it's not about you and your beliefs. It's not about you and your beliefs. You can talk about that later. If this is the first time someone is telling you something this sensitive about themselves, especially if it's a personal thing like this, even if you have differing beliefs, like, now is not the time. Unless you really just want to be an asshole and be like, fuck you, I don't agree with that, bye. Unless it's like literally a deal breaker for you. And even in that case, like, don't lecture this person, don't debate this person. Just say, I don't really fuck with that, bye. Give them at least a clean, easy rejection, okay? Like, I don't know, there's really not a good way to be negative about it, but if you're gonna be negative about it, at least just make it a clean break. The best thing you can do if you don't understand something is just ask respectful questions. And if you don't have any questions to ask that are respectful, go look them up on your own time or research a little bit, come back to the person and then ask them about it in a respectful manner. Don't be fucking like, I just can't comprehend someone. That's like someone coming up to you and being like, my grandmother died and we're cremating her and I'm gonna have an urn. And then the other person, instead of being like, the normal reaction is, oh, I'm so sorry, like, I'm sorry for your loss, like, empathy. Instead of saying that, it's like you're being like, actually, I don't agree with cremation or urns, like, it gives off, like, carbon emissions when you burn them, and then, like, don't you want to, like, keep the body intact, and, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, why are you giving your opinions on cremation? Their grandmother just died. Anyway, I'm getting a little off track. I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna figure out what to cut out later. Please don't pry. I'm not gonna get into any more specifics than that because that's not what I want this channel to be about. This channel is kind of about me, so it's like I want to give you some, but I don't owe you all, okay? I hope that's okay, guys. Anyways, in happier news, we're gonna try to move on from this. I got a new tarot deck today. It's the Folklore Tarot. I've been on the hunt for some classic tarot cards that have imagery that I like. I wanted something beautiful, something pretty, something more abstract, not overly complicated. But I got these cards. Let me turn on a light. So I got these. They're very pretty. Let me actually flip the camera around and show you. Like, they're actually so gorgeous. I already did a reading for my mom and a reading for myself. I love them very much. I wish I had the full card to show you. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, they're so gorgeous. Wait, is the moon in here? There's the wheel. So beautiful. They're very simple, yet like slightly abstract, and like I like the colors. This is what the back of them looks like. They are a lot thinner, like a little more flimsy than I'm used to, but it was a little bit of a cheaper deck. Not to say that it's like bad quality. I think it's beautiful and gorgeous and awesome. I'm very excited to have it. And then it came with this little guidebook. It's very thick little guidebook. And then I got some crystals too. They put them in this little bag. I didn't tell my parents why I was picking the ones I was picking, but I was picking them to support my current issues that I'm having. Okay, so I got this labradorite. Look, it shines. It's so pretty. And it has to do with transformation and new beginnings and stuff. So, and it's in the shape of a heart. And when I picked it up, I felt like a sense of support that I really needed. So I chose this one. And then I got a carnelian, which I think I already have a carnelian, but I was like, can never hurt. Can never hurt to have a little more carnelian. And then finally, this is like a cherry river jasper or cherry wood jasper, cherry red jasper. I can't remember. I just know it had cherry in it. But I'll put like the meanings of these on the screen because I'm not remembering all of them right now. But those are all the crystals I got, and they gave me this cute little bag for them. So I'm gonna keep this bag, but I'm gonna add these to my pineapple dish full of crystals that I have on my kind of makeshift altar thing. I don't know, I consider myself, if I am Wiccan or anything like that, I consider myself of the chaos element because I don't really do anything like strictly by the rules. I just kind of feel it out, you know? But anyway, let's pull a card just to see what I should think about for tomorrow, or just one that I should learn. Okay. Here we go. 9 of Swords. I think I got this card earlier too. 9 of Swords. And let me see what that says in the guidebook. This one is fear, anxiety, and hopelessness. Awesome. I'm getting a sense of like, I need to talk this through with my therapist, which is what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I'm probably gonna cry more tomorrow. This is awesome. Weekend full of crying. And then let me just see what's on the face of the deck, because I just wanna know. Is it the Devil? It's the Devil, which I also pulled earlier. I believe it said like being controlled as one of the things. Oh, the Tower, the Tower. Thank you, Tower, for appearing. Obsession, materialism, being controlled. Yeah. I keep getting that card. I keep getting the Devil because let's just say I have a hard time doing what I want and doing what's best for me instead of adhering to guidelines that are imposed on me. Not a far shout from the things going on in my life right now. Let me put my glasses back on now that I'm no longer crying. It's also kind of sad because I had that whole 30-minute video that I deleted of me crying, but Luna came and checked on me. It was so sweet. She's a sweet baby. She was chilling in her bed, but now she's there because she came up and checked on me. She's a sweet baby. She let me give her a hug. Anyway, I am beat after all that. And also, my coming out video / coming back video is releasing tomorrow. As of recording this, it's releasing tomorrow afternoon. So my parents will be gone. If my mom watches it, like, I don't know if she'll say anything. I don't know what they're gonna say. But I filmed that way before this. So that was what I did the tarot reading about for myself earlier, if I'm honest. I was like, should I even post this? Like, I'm scared now. I don't want to cause rifts or turmoil or waves in the family. Like, I don't want to rock the boat, but also, like, this shouldn't rock the boat. Like, it's such a nice, I think it's a good video. I sent it to my best friend, Bestie Tiana, their channel here. They also do YouTube. If you like crochet and those things, you should check them out. And they're also my biggest supporter. But Bestie Tiana sent me a voice memo back after watching the video, and they were like crying. And they were like, I can't type right now because I'm crying. Because that video, I'm just so proud of you. And like, that reaction really tells me that I should post it. But I don't know, I got in my head, I got scared because of what was said to me. I second-guessed myself, but I did my little tarot reading earlier and basically said you need to decide to do things for yourself. And with the Devil card, like, stop letting other people control you and letting fear of other people's reactions like control what you do. And that is something that I definitely struggle with in many areas. There have been a lot of times in my life, as my therapist has pointed out multiple times, there have been a lot of times in my life where I have not been able to make my own decisions. I have been manipulated, coerced, forced into doing things I don't want to do. How did I even get there? What was I saying? Oh, the little tarot reading I did earlier for myself, that's what it said. It kind of confirmed to me, yes, you dumbass, you should post it. Sad that you're even questioning that when you were so excited about it before. Just in case I decide to post this video after my coming out video, I have 2 other videos like ready to go that are literally not related to any of this at all. And honestly, I kind of started this vlog to be kind of like a self-care week in my life vlog. I didn't really know it was gonna turn out like this, so I should have known, but I didn't have the foresight. So anyway, I just want to tell you that this channel is just me as a channel. So I'm just gonna, this is the era of not restricting myself, letting myself do kind of whatever the fuck I want, exploring different things, and also coming at my content more focused, more excited. Because when I do weekly vlogs every single week, I get bored as fuck. So I'm not gonna be doing that this time. I will be making a bunch of different kinds of videos, as you will see. And I'm just trying out different styles and things. So if I post this video second, This will all make sense. If I post this video like the 4th, you're gonna be like, what are you talking about? I already know all that. Sorry, guys. You know what? I can just cut that out. I can just cut that out if I post this video later. I actually don't know. I don't know, guys. I need to take my meds. What time is it? It is 1 in the morning. Let me go the fuck to sleep, y'all. I know this feels like a really low note, a really low point in the video, in the vlog, but I'm okay, guys. I'm gonna be okay. I'm okay. I'm just processing things. I'm very emotional. My autistic brain is just going. So, you know what? Thank you for letting me talk to you about this, even though I deleted the whole part where I was sobbing talking about it. Recording myself talking to myself is actually a really good coping mechanism for me. I literally have a voice diary app where when I was in high school, I would talk to myself for like hours in the voice diary app about all my problems, and it helped me process them better. I'm sure that's like an actual way that people do things, but anyway, if you need an app like that, it's literally just called Voice Diary, and it's got a blue cover, and you can lock the app and things with a passcode so like people can't get in there. I digress. I keep doing that. I'm sorry for all the sappiness at the current moment. Hopefully I will be in better spirits tomorrow, although I am going to be talking to my therapist and then probably my best friend later that night. And so I will probably be rehashing a lot of stuff just to process it. I'll probably be pretty emotionally drained tomorrow as well. And then I have to go to class on Monday. Yay! Oh. I need to take my fucking meds and go the fuck to sleep. So I will see you tomorrow. Okay, guys, my parents just came and visited, and I thought we were just gonna have coffee and stuff and they were gonna leave, but it's 11:37 and they just left. We had another kind of deeper conversation about it. I feel a little better about it, but what did scare me is my mom was specifically like, I don't think you should post about it on social media. Girl, the way I have a video scheduled later today, like this and this video too, like she was like, what if it changes and you want to take it back? And I was like, well, that's part of my journey, and like that's what I'm documenting on my channel. I told her like the whole reason I stopped posting and streaming and everything for a while was because I couldn't bear to go on stream and like not talk about this and like just lie and have people refer to me by the wrong things and just have to pretend like I don't care. But anyway, oh wait, should we pull a tarot card maybe? I have therapy in 20 minutes, so we've got to hurry up just a little bit. And I'm also very, very nauseous. They brought me a chai, and I don't know if that chai was good for me. Okay, let's see what the cards think. Let's reflect on the conversation that was just had. What do we think, cards? Oh, we got Ace of Pentacles. Career opportunity, prosperity, manifestation. We did talk a lot about my future and my career and things, as well as the original topic. Okay, the moon wants to come out. There we go. I knew there was another one in there for me. Magician reversed. Okay. Magician reversed. Powerlessness, doubt, procrastination. Yeah, they did kind of make me like doubt the whole posting the YouTube video that I've had planned for like a month. And let's look at the moon. Fear, illusion, anxiety, deception, shadow side. And it has a werewolf on it. I don't know, like they've got me questioning my whole life, but they always do. So, do I let the video post? I think I do. Do I delay it so I can ask my therapist if I should let the video post? I don't know. They also were like, I told them my therapist was like kind of supportive, or like I alluded to it. I didn't even really outright say it because I knew what they were gonna say. They're like, we want to have a conversation with your therapist. I don't think we have the right therapist right now for this. Okay, guys. So I've got to warn my therapist that they want to talk to her. I honestly think I might delay the video and ask my therapist because, I don't know, I'm scared. I'm scared and nervous because they made me second guess everything about myself and everything that I was gonna already do. It's the 22nd, right? Yeah, it's scheduled to post at 1:30 p.m. We will move it to 2 p.m. and I will ask my therapist. I need a third party sound mind to talk to about this. Okay. My mom is more like, nah, you're gonna change your mind in like a year. I'm like, okay. Even if I do, like, what's the issue with that? Is it really so terrible to change your mind? I feel sick, bro. And I don't think it's because of the conversation, but I don't think that helped. I do feel like I'm gonna throw up. But anyway, that's all I've got to say. I definitely cried more. Yeah, I don't know, lots to think about. I'll talk to you after therapy. Just got off the phone with my therapist. Guess who cried more? I'm gonna spend the rest of the day being a couch potato and talking to my friends, finding support where I have it. Cuddling with my little dog that you can barely see there, Luna. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck this video is, if this is a vlog, or I don't know what's going on here. It was a little chaotic, I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna end the video here because it is Sunday and I plan to just kind of chill for the rest of the day. But I'm gonna pull a card for you guys, okay? I'm gonna pull a card for you guys. What do the viewers of this video need to know? One card. Oh, that's two, or that's more than two. That's three. You get three cards, I guess. King of Swords, Two of Cups, and Seven of Swords, I think. I think that's Seven of Swords. I'm bad with Roman numerals, which I remember Two of Cups. Two of Cups is about connection because they're like connected and relationships. And I haven't seen these two yet in this deck. So let's look. Two of Cups, connection, attraction, partnership, unity. Oh, I'm like way down here. King of Swords, knowledge, truth, clarity, discipline. Seven of Swords, strategy, deceit, manipulation. So you may have some sort of relationship or connection of yours trying to, okay, this feels like it applies to me too, trying to confuse you or deceive you, but you know the truth. Don't let yourself get confused. You've got this. You had a clear mind before this conversation. Don't question that just because you were thrown out of whack, you know. Yippee! Yippee! I love my new cards. I'm so excited. And if you're a tarot reader, the Hangman on the face of the deck. Oh, and the wheel was left on there. It didn't, I didn't pick it up for some reason. When I picked up the deck, it like didn't come up with the rest of the deck. So I'm gonna talk to my friend, decide if I should post the video still. I think I'm going to. Reminder to everyone, I am okay. Everything is okay. I'm just going through a bit of emotional turmoil right now, and that's c'est la vie. Do you like my little spiderweb earring? Bessie Tiana got them for me. Anyways, let me end this freaking video. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Much love, and I'll catch you next time. Mwah.